Yes.
Hello, my name is BriannaYesford. I'm with ADP. How are you today?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Here's my business card. Do you mind if I have yours?
Yes.
Thank you very much. And do you mind if I sit down? Sorry, I already sat down. And do you mind if I spread out my stuff on your desk? Thank you. Now, thank you for meeting with me today. I know you know Alex.
Well, before you say anything, see the thing. I'm not the one that makes any decisions. My spouse, my husband is.
Okay.
So we may have to reschedule before you even say anything, but yeah.
Okay.
We may have to reschedule.
All right. So he's Jack is the decision maker.
Yes, Jack is the decision maker.
Okay. Do you have any bearing on that, or is it all him?
I mean, we do make decisions together, but in the end, since he's the head of the family.
Well, do you think we could bring him into the conversation? Do you think that would be okay?
Yeah. Right now he's making deliveries, he's doing a lot of different stuff, so I'm the only one here, so he may have to reschedule.
Okay, well, do you think what I could say, you could relay that to him?
I can do that.
Okay.
Definitely relay.
I'll try to be really clear with you so you get everything, and then you can maybe relay it to him. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Are you okay to still have our meeting today?
Yes, we can.
All right. Now, I know you and your husband, Jack, know Alex from Chamber of Commerce. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Do you go to those meetings often?
Yes, we do.
How do you like them?
They're good. I mean, we're making a change in the community, so it's definitely fulfilling.
Really, they really are. My parents actually owned a small restaurant. So, small businesses, I think, really flourish in the Chamber of Commerce. And they went to Chamber of Commerce meetings all the time and really benefited from them. So, really, way to go for going to them.
Thanks.
And I actually found an article before I was looking at Chamber of Commerce. And there's an article in the Wall Street Journal about how being involved in your local Chamber of Commerce really helps small businesses. So, I'll leave this for you. And be sure to take a look at it when I leave.
Okay, thanks.
And to be completely respectful of your time, I just wanted to schedule an agenda. Is that okay?
Yes.
Now, to reconfirm, I know we have 20 minutes. Is that correct?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Now, first what I wanted to do was ask you some questions about your business, Attaway Dry Cleaners, and find out how your business is going, and more specifically, how your payroll is going.
Okay.
And see if there's any problems or issues that you may be having, and if so, we can see if they can be solved by ADP. And together, if you see the value, then I'd love to move forward and create a business relationship with you. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right, and then if you don't mind, as we continue our conversation, I'd love to take notes for my reference. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Now, I know you said Jack was also a decision maker. Is that correct?
Yes, he's the final decision maker.
He's the final one. Okay, and then as far as the timeline, do you have any deadlines regarding payroll?
Sooner the better.
Sooner the better. Okay, and then also, I always like to ask: is there any decision criteria that's really important to you moving forward with your payroll decision?
Something that's easy.
Easy. Okay. Would you say what you're using right now is not easy?
I'm using Excel right now, and I'm having problems with adding the tax percentages. I just really need tax expertise because I really don't know about taxes. Tax.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Okay, so right now
I'm having problems with adding the tax percentages, and I don't really know about them, so I definitely need tax expertise.
Okay, and with Excel, do you not feel like you're getting that right now?
No, I mean it's just punching in numbers and Excel does its own little thing.
Right. Now, as far as tax expertise goes, do you feel like you have any of that?
No.
Have you had any problems regarding taxes? Any fines or anything?
No.
No fines yet. But you just don't know.
Well, right now, just a big issue that everyone's records are kind of all over the place. So if I ever got audited, I'd just be in some deep shit. Cause
oh man.
Jill's papers are over there. Jack's papers are over there.
Okay.
Barney's papers are there. It's just so I would like
really?
Something that is a good record keeper.
Maybe something that's is able to organize you.
Yes.
Do you feel that right now having your papers all over the place is kind of confusing and causes you any stress?
Yeah, it definitely does.
Now, what do you think could happen if you got audited right now?
Probably be in handcuffs.
Probably. We do not want that to happen at all. So taxes are definitely something that worries you. Does it tax expertise and something that maybe automated that whole system for you so you're not dealing with the circular E and all those different formulas that you need to know?
And then whatever records I do need. to just be in one place, so it's easy access.
Right, easy access. Now, going off easy access, are you always by a computer? Is entering your payroll something that you find difficult? I know you said everything's all over the place. Is that kind of...
Well, I mean, we do pay weekly, and I mean, it doesn't take too long, so it's
a pretty quick process
Yeah.
for you to do.
Mhm.
That's great. Congratulations. Now, I know typically dry cleaners have about 3 to 5 employees. Does this kind of describe what you are?
Mhm.
Okay. How many employees exactly?
5
5. Okay. And then how many of those are part-time opposed to full-time?
part-time. Everyone's part-time.
Are part-time. So you're not dealing with paying those added benefits?
No.
Okay. Now, are you planning on growing at all? I know you guys only have one store right now. Is growing something that's in the cards for you guys?
Yeah,
Do you want it to be?
can be.
It can be. Okay. So growing is something that maybe is in the horizon. You're just not really sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when you grow, you are going to have to additionally hire, and then you never know if instance comes up where you have to fire someone. Have you dealt with that before?
No, and we just really only have 5 people, so it hasn't really been an issue.
Okay, so you've never had to hire or fire?
No.
Okay, well, congratulations. I know it can be really confusing, so the fact that you don't have to deal with that is a nice thing. So another thing that I wanted to ask you was about mobility. Having a system that you're able to use wherever you are, is that something that would be helpful for you, you think?
Yeah. Something simple that I can handle.
Simple. Okay, now is there also anything else that you really wanted to bring up that stood out to you as important regarding payroll?
I just don't want to be arrested, so I definitely want something that's organized and that my records are in one area, and also with the I want something that's a direct deposit system, so that I don't have to go continue to be printing out checks and everything like that.
Okay, so now when you're talking about your payroll process, I know you said you enter everything into Excel and then you're not sure about taxes, and then you go and print them. You print them yourself?
Yes.
Okay. Is that a struggle for you to have to print them?
No, it's just like it's less work I do.
Less work if it was able to have that direct deposit feature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely to have, and then on Friday morning you aren't handing out checks, instead they're already in their bank accounts.
Yes.
That definitely is helpful. So what I'm really hearing is a system that would work for you would be really organized. All your papers wouldn't be all over, and it's all going to be in one system, organized together. That's also easy to use. Isn't going to be really confusing, and there's not going to be things that you have to remember that you may not know. With Excel, it can kind of get confusing like that way. And then also something that deals with your taxes, just completely automated. Don't have to deal with taxes. They are not something that is going to keep you up at night, keep you tired, so you're not going to have to worry about that. And then also something that has that direct deposit capability, the ability to, go to your bank for you and go to all your different employees' banks for them. Would a system that incorporated all these 3 things be really important for you?
Yeah.
Now, if I could show you a system that would be able to give you all of those capabilities while being cost effective, would that something you want to hear a little bit more about?
Yes.
Okay, great. I'd love to move forward with the presentation. Is that okay with you?
Yes, you can.
Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to set up right here. And while I set up, I kind of wanted to tell you about ADP.
Okay.
So, ADP stands for Automatic Data Processing. We are the largest provider of HR and payroll services around the U.S. We have been around for 60 years, which really shows our market share and how long we've been around, how reputable we really are. We pay 1 in every 6 U.S. employees. Really shows our market share and how involved we are in the local businesses. And what I actually work for is a small business unit, which means I work with customers that have less than 50 employees. So I really know the struggles, like you. So I really know what small business owners go through and the difficulties that they have being a small business owner, and how, sometimes like how taxes, they're put on them when they didn't go to school for taxes, and that's not what they know, You know how to run a dry cleaner, and taxes aren't your expertise, and we don't expect you to. So the nice thing that ADP does is we take care of that for you. And really being a small business owner, I know that you don't want to deal with a toll-free number where you don't know who you're going to get and you're going to get a different person every time. What you really want is a relationship, someone that you can trust and know that I have their cell phone, I'll be able to call them whenever I have any questions. Okay, so here I'm going to show you our system. Now we're going to process a payroll together.
Okay.
You and I. I think we can get it done less than 5 minutes. That's what I'm going to say here, okay?
Okay.
So click on it right here, and we're going to take you to the main screen. So here are the 6 main buttons that have to do with payroll. These main buttons are going to be what you look at when you're going through payroll. So you'll know that these are the main important things that you need to click on. So what you're going to do is I'm going to have you click payroll right there for me. Now, you do bi-weekly or weekly?
Weekly.
Weekly? Okay, so you want to click that right here. Now, I know you said direct deposit was something that you were interested in. Right here, you can just click that to on, and now it's going to go direct deposit. You will enter all of your employees' bank accounts and where they are, and that'll be really easy for you to do. So you're going to just hit start there for me. Okay, now we're moving into payroll. So here we can see you said you have 5 employees. So these are fake ones because it's just a demo. But let's say Will is one of your guys who works up in the front. So let's click on him. Now here you can enter if he's paid hourly, if he's paid salary, and I think he's paid hourly because he's part-time. So you're just going to enter that in there. If he goes overtime, vacation, anything, you can just add in right here. So now, if you just want to go to preview for me, and then calculate all that confusing math stuff with taxes is getting done when you hit that button.
Okay. Okay.
So here, now you can see what is going to be taken out of your account. This is the amount that needs to be taken out of your account. It'll show you if it's okay to do so. Then you can see your gross pay, taxes, everything. Now, a lot of people, taxes are kind of confusing. People don't really know how to do them. Now, let's go back to Will, the guy we're looking at. We can see exactly where his taxes are going. So go to his taxes right there. Now you can see more specifically exactly where they're going. So you're not going to have any questions. And you know how you were saying how you have papers everywhere and you don't know when you're going to get audited, and the fear of maybe being arrested is in your mind. And obviously you don't think you're doing anything wrong, but you never know.
Yes.
And that's why ADP takes that liability for you. So any questions that you have that maybe, I don't know if I did this right, you know what? ADP is going to take care of it for you. And also, if we do, for some reason, do make a mistake, we are going to be liable for it. So you're not going to be liable for it.
Okay.
And it really helps you keep organized, because I know you wanted to have everything in an organized system. I think having it all in this online portal keeps it organized for you.
Okay.
Now I know you said that you were worried about taxes and getting audited. What I have right here is one of my other clients actually got audited in the past, and having ADP payroll saved him so much money, because if he hadn't had all the information, you have to back it up 7 years. We had it all for him in our system, and he was able to save himself so much money and so much time and stress that an audit goes through. So I'll leave that right here for you, and you can take a look at it with your husband later, okay? All right, now you're just going to click approve, and now we finish payroll. I believe that was less than 5 minutes.
That was.
We've done it. So payroll is completely done. And now that's all taken care of for you. Can you really see the value in this system solving all of the problems that you're kind of having somewhere? It really would keep you organized. There's only 6 buttons to keep track of,
Yeah.
That's a really organized way to look at it.
Really simple.
It's simple to use, and it takes care of those taxes. And the direct deposit that I know is a concern for you. Can you really see the value in that?
Yes.
Okay, so the next step that I'd really like to do is have an information specialist come in and go through the system with you and your husband. I know you said you don't make any final decisions until your husband's there, so I really think if maybe he was at this information meeting, he'd be seeing us put the system into your program, and if he does like it, then we'll just go ahead and move forward. Does that sound okay with you?
There's an issue. I thought this would save me money. Why am I spending money?
It is going to save you money, and let me tell you why. Because if you get audited, you don't know when you're going to be audited, and you don't know when you're going to have tax problems. And thankfully, you haven't had some already, which is great, but you never know when it's going to happen, and when it does happen, it is going to be way, way more than what you're paying for the system. And what you're doing with Excel really can cause you a lot of stress of putting everything in, and it kind of can be confusing. Knowing that that's all taken care of, it's 5 minutes. It's going to be quick, and then we're also taking that liability away from you. So you never know when you get audited. I mean, audits, they take about 5 years for people to completely go through, because it takes so long to find all the paperwork to give to the government. If you could just give it to them right away and you take care of your audit within the week, imagine how much time, effort and money that saves you. So really, you are putting in a small price, but in the end, it's going to repay you tenfold. I really feel it will. And I really had a lot of testimonials that I showed you right here with Adam, the guy who I saved a lot of money with his audit. So you can kind of see his situation and read through it and see that, you know, he was in a similar situation. He's like, why would I pay this extra money? But he knows that he's going to get the benefits from it.
Okay.
So I think really it helps you out in a lot of ways, even though you are paying a small fee. It's small compared to what you could be paying if there was a mistake that happens.
Okay.
You know? Now, if you want, would you like to move forward with pricing?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. So right here, you guys have 5 employees. So you're going to go into this very first little slot right here. So that means it's going to be $21.95 per pay period.
Okay.
So as you can see, the price is really not that expensive compared to what you're all getting. A lot is included in that, and it really pays for itself, especially with the mistakes that could happen. Now there's a one-time implementation fee. That's when we have our implementation specialist actually come out to your office. They're going to help you get it set up on all your databases. We can set it up on your smartphone, or we can set it up on your tablet or computer.
Okay.
It just depends what works best for you. And that's going to cost $150. He's going to enter everything in for you. I'll also be there. And we can also have Jack there because I know you want him involved. And together we can enter and get you started.
Okay.
Does that sound like something you'd be ready to do?
I can definitely relay it to him.
Okay.
Probably like set up another appointment where he's definitely here.
Okay, and would you like to have the information specialist come out to that meeting as well? Okay, now what day works best for you? Monday or Tuesday next week?
Tuesday.
Tuesday? Okay, and now are you a morning girl or afternoon?
We're both afternoon.
Afternoon? Okay. What about 1?
Yeah, around lunchtime.
Okay.
Work.
Make it a working lunch. Sound
Yeah.
good? All right. Well, hopefully when our information specialist and Jack are all here, we'll be able to move forward, and I think it'll be a great decision for you guys.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Thank you so much,
Thank
Jill. It was
you.
great meeting with you.
Great meeting you, Brianna.